Okay, so if you guys struggle with zone coverage and in particular the zone knockout meta in Madden, you'll want to kind of fall back on a concept that is referred to as double corner. Double corner is not new to Madden, but every offense right now in the game needs to be able to utilize this concept in which you guys are going to have a deep slot apprentice corner and then a flatter outbreaking corner similar to the one found in a tight end apprentice. And there's going to be certain offenses that come stock with this. For instance, the Jets playbook in the bunch strong has a play known as corner strike, in which you have the flat corner to the outside bunch receiver. You guys will be able to hot route that point man into the regular slot apprentice corner to give yourself that double corner concept. But the double corner, when created out of off meta offenses, is one of the better ways to attack zone coverage because players don't know what to do. And I'm going to take you guys into a formation, or actually a couple of formations here that can get the job done. So let's head into the Kansas City playbook, and we're going to be taking a look at the tight Y off or the flex Y off close. In particular, the Y off alignment being the important part. So again, this is something that's a big deal when you're facing zone coverage. A lot of players are going to set their zone drops with their curl flat set to 0 or 5, more often than not 5. And then the blue flat zones are going to be backed up to 30 so they can better defend those corner routes. The problem is this Mabel profile does not do a good job against the double corner meta, and it also does a good job of attacking standard KO zones such as cover 3 or cover 4, which is very, very popular. With this concept, what we're going to do is put the B receiver on a corner. You'll want a slot apprentice or a hot route master for this, and you'll put the tight end on a corner of his own. Now notice the shape difference in these two routes. One is going to break a lot steeper towards the sideline upfield, and the other one is going to be a flatter breaking route similar to an out route that gets a little bit of depth as it goes towards the sideline. Now, from this standard alignment, you can actually snap the ball with no motion, but we're going to get to why I think motion with this is going to be quite good, because what you're going to see here is that first corner serves as not only a vertical pull, but also a horizontal pull, which prevents that KO on the sideline from getting back to our tight end. So taking a look right here at our outside third, you notice that he's going to have to respect the verticality of this deeper corner and get the width to stay over the top, stacking this route. But the fact is, we got a route that is trailing right in behind it on the sideline to that intermediate tier where he cannot get the break on ball back and knock it out. And the thing is about this particular meta is that some players will actually just run two slot apprentice corners side by side out of a compression formation. I really like this spacing of this tight Y off because the receivers are a little bit more spread than a standard bunch alignment or a standard tight, maybe tight offset alignment. You're going to be able to use Y to pull for B. You just throw down and outside to B, and you're going to be able to get that completion on the sideline with a conservative catch. Again, we've talked about how even if you get KO'd on the sideline, if you conservative catch on those tick marks on the sideline, you'll be able to hold on to it. But this is about the tight end. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to utilize motion. And the reason I like the motion of this is that we could do a lot off of this to kind of pull the user out wide, because again, this is going to attack the sideline really well. One of the things that you should be doing with this is utilizing the motion to the outside. This is known as exit motion, allowing you to snap the ball, get even more space for the A receiver because he's staggering into his route. I've called this lag motion or stagger motion before as well. Essentially, we're using the exit of the tight end to kind of spread the formation out a little bit. We're using the little chop steps of the tight end's route to give himself a little bit of space to work underneath of the deeper corner. And you see right here that we can fit this on the sideline and toe tap out of bounds for an easy catch. This is a really good way to attack the wide side. A lot of players don't expect you to be able to hit the sideline to the wide side, especially if they're baseline and pressing their zone. It could be a cover 3 or cover 4 base. But again, with this same principle, you just want a steep corner and then the tight end style corner. You're just going to exit motion, snap the ball when he's behind this player. You're going to throw this ball basically as an outside pass lead, no need to freeform, and you're just going to conservative catch it. If you guys are enjoying today's video, do me a solid, hit that like button, tells YouTube that this video is helpful, pushes it out to other Madden players just like you looking to get better at the game. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well, as I upload Monday through Friday in the mornings with long form content and in the afternoons with short updates, which are going to be focused on maybe blocking setups or one play touchdowns or ability stacks that you might be overlooking in Ultimate Team. I'm trying to bring you guys a variety of content here on the channel, and I would really appreciate you guys continue the ride that we're on here as we're pushing towards 31,000 subscribers. So let's go ahead now and talk about the A-gap blitz meta out of $3.2. You guys have all seen this online. This is the free safety blitz. A lot of players are just going to pinch their line. They're going to press, and they are going to back up this outside corner. This is actually perfect, because when you see this, you oftentimes are going to know, okay, this is that cover 3 blitz, and more often than not, this player in the curl flat is in this backed up alignment, and they're going to have him set to basically 0 or 5 yards. So he's going to fly down and again not be able to make the play on this. They're going to use her in the right A gap trying to mug. So again, with this concept, all you have to do is just set up 2 corners. Depending on what play you want to run, it's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and just block the running back, slide protect, double team here, ID the mic on this player, and this is going to be pretty easy to handle. So the cool thing about this is with a play like this, if the user bails and runs out to the sideline, we're going to have the post to Urban, or you could go ahead and leave yourself, you know, a variety of different check down options. But again, they're going to have to be really cognizant of the fact that this particular route is going to be absolutely money. Out here on the sideline, you're going to be able to throw this into that intermediate sideline window and pick up an easy first down. Now, what a lot of players will start to do with this is they will start to kind of worry about defending the double corner. They'll start to Mabel out, meaning that they'll, you know, basically create a cover 3 side of the defense and then maybe a cover 2 side of the defense. When this starts to occur, it's really important that with this particular formation, you start to utilize the tight end trail route. And the reason you're going to want to do this is that this is actually going to really work back into the middle of the field quite well. You could go ahead and give yourself, you know, check downs on the left to kind of make sure that you have that left side of the field open in the event that the user is kind of sitting in this area of the field. But again, more often than not, they're going to try to lurk over here on the running back side. So if you want to leak the running back out, just kind of give yourself, you know, variety of options on the left side that holds the attention of the user. This is going to be just fine as well. But the value of this is when they are guarding the double corner setup, this motion, this exit motion with the tight end trail route is going to be great because he's going to work back over the middle. And if the user's obviously over on the left side, which I wasn't controlling him on that play, that's going to be wide open in the seam for an easy quick pass. So I'll go ahead and show this to you again here with this particular scheme. You guys, in fact, can find this scheme over on Gridiron. This is actually Bobby V's offense that is broken down in our game plan section. It's part of the Kansas City Chiefs offense, which I have my full Kansas City Chiefs on the website as well. So if you guys are looking to mix it up, this is a great offense that attacks the meta quite well. So again here, let's say for whatever reason, we're kind of holding the attention of the user with the running back, Texas routes, you know, whatever you want to do. In fact, you could go ahead and run, you know, double corner to the other side and then have a Texas route over the middle to the running back. And, you know, again, with this, you could use this action motion of the tight end. So again, if they're going to go ahead and set up, you know, like a Mabel style defense, kind of lurk in the middle of the field with the user over towards the left, we'll mimic that by putting them in a left side hook here and clicking off. You guys are going to be able to pretty easily utilize this exit motion. You're going to snap the ball. Oh, it's Mabel. And then bang, you're going to hit this throw right back over the middle for an easy gain. One juke, you can really take this to the house. So very, very valuable stuff right here. Now, the cool thing about this offense in general is that this exit motion, like I mentioned, this is Bobby V's offense on Gridiron. This is something that you guys can utilize in a variety of different ways. This particular formation, the gun tight Y off, for instance, offers a variety of different beaters or, you know, spot up routes and zones. So let's say for whatever reason, your opponent's running a pure zone coverage. Again, the double corner is going to be open, but let's say for whatever reason that the user over here on the left, we're keeping his attention with the running back. So again, with this, you might be able to go ahead and use this motion here where we basically use this snag route. And I like this snag route because it actually comes in quite well. You could go ahead and kind of, you know, use a horizontal pull. Again, you could go ahead and, you know, streak the running back out of the backfield, just kind of get the attention of that user and then spot this up in the middle of the field in the seam. So again, getting his feet kind of set up, posturing up, being able to, you know, throw a possession timing route in the middle of the field against zone blitzes is really key. I really like this concept as a whole. This is something I would argue I've really kind of missed the boat on this. I also like the opportunity to run these little short tight end crossers. Really, really good, get elevation, especially if you can, you know, make the user kind of follow, you know, like maybe we want to have B on a crosser, kind of get the user to kind of have attention towards the deep middle of the field. You know, you go B on a crosser, A on a more shallow cross. And then do this little exit motion that returns back over the middle. Again, with this snap, you're going to open up these little pockets of turf to create your own trail combos. You don't have to use the trail route to create a trail combo. It's just basically the double corner is a trail concept. The double crosser is a trail concept. And then of course you have your traditional actual trail route that's part of this offense as well. So any of these Y off formations that allow exit motion, great way to attack the current meta in the game. The zone knockout meta gets the tight end open in space, which is something that a lot of players struggle with the tight end in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button. I'll see you guys later this afternoon with our YouTube short, or tomorrow with our next long form video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.